The year is 1945. Berlin is a graveyard of twisted steel and shattered stone. From the rubble, smoke billows into a gray, unforgiving sky, a funeral pyre for a fallen empire. Deep beneath the city, in a concrete tomb known as the Führer Bunker, a man sits in silence. Adolf Hitler, the architect of a world war, now just a ghost in a failing Reich. The ground trembles with the rhythm of Soviet artillery. Each explosion is a nail in the coffin of his 1,000-year Reich. Dust rains down from the ceiling, a constant reminder that the end is not just coming, it is here. Inside the bunker, the air is thick with desperation. Eva Braun leans in, her words a final, desperate whisper in his ear. He gives a slow, deliberate nod, his eyes vacant, devoid of the fire that once captivated a nation. He is a hollow man, a vessel of defeated ambition. A heavy steel door separates them from the encroaching world. And then, a single muffled gunshot cuts through the oppressive silence. It's a sound that should signify an end, a definitive conclusion to a chapter of history written in blood and tears. But when Allied soldiers finally breach the bunker's defenses and force open that steel door, what they find only deepens the mystery. The room is empty. No bodies. No final testament. Just a haunting silence. A few dark stains on the floor. And 2 documents smoldering into ash. The official story was written, but the questions had just begun. Had the world's most wanted man simply vanished into thin air? The stage was set for one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. Weeks turn into months. The war is over, but whispers persist. Along the rugged northern coast of Germany, under the cloak of a moonless night, fishermen report a strange sight. A German U-boat, a phantom from a defeated navy, slipping silently into the dark waters of the Atlantic. On board, witnesses claim, was a man with a familiar, chilling mustache, accompanied by a dedicated medical team. Their destination was a secret, a black spot on the map. The submarine, U-boat 977, was never seen again, swallowed by the ocean, taking its secrets with it. Did it carry the last remnants of the Third Reich to a new beginning? The trail picks up again a year later, thousands of miles away. 1946, a remote, sun-drenched village nestled in the foothills of the Argentinian Andes. Here, the locals speak in hushed tones about a mysterious German-speaking stranger. A recluse who lives in a heavily guarded compound high in the mountains, surrounded by men who still carry themselves like soldiers. He never appears in public, but his transactions are memorable. He pays for everything with old German gold. The physical description passed from person to person is uncanny, chillingly familiar. It's him, they say, the man from the bunker. Decades pass. The world moves on, but some refuse to let the mystery die. The FBI, compelled by a stream of persistent reports, declassifies a mountain of once secret files. Inside are dozens of documented sightings of Hitler, stretching from Argentina to Brazil, from Colombia to Paraguay. Eyewitness accounts, informant reports, grainy photographs. Each file traces a breadcrumb trail across the continent, building a compelling case for his survival. But frustratingly, every single document ends with the same sterile, inconclusive phrase: investigation closed. No conclusive evidence found. Was it a cover-up or simply a dead end? The mystery takes another shocking turn in 2009. In a sterile Moscow laboratory, scientists are granted access to a crucial piece of evidence: a fragment of a skull held for decades by the Russians and claimed to be Hitler's. This, surely, would be the final word. DNA tests are conducted. The results are not just surprising, they are explosive. The DNA does not belong to a 56-year-old man. It belongs to an unknown woman under the age of 40. The relic that had underpinned the official story for over 60 years was a lie. If this wasn't Hitler's skull, then whose was it? And more importantly, what really happened in that Berlin bunker? So we are left with 2 stories. One of a dictator who met his end in a city of ruins, a simple, tidy conclusion to a horrific war. And another of a ghost who slipped through the cracks of history, living out his days in obscurity, a shadow haunting the world. The truth, perhaps, was buried with him. Not in the rubble of Berlin, but somewhere far more remote, lost in the fog of time. The final answer remains elusive, a permanent question mark in the pages of our past. Thank you for watching. If you find these historical mysteries as fascinating as we do, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the unknown. We'll see you next time.